talking about 10 tips that you should know before you go to college. Hold the video right there. Just before we go into my top 10 tips about college, I wanted to tell you about a competition that I'll be running. And the competition is who can create the best YouTube banner for my YouTube channel, because I've had that YouTube banner on my YouTube channel for a very long time now, and I thought it'd be a great time to ask my subscribers or the viewer that is watching my YouTube video to create a YouTube banner for my YouTube channel. And of course you would get full credit for creating the YouTube banner, and I would use your YouTube banner and I will put it as my YouTube banner on my YouTube channel. And the way you can get involved by is taking a screenshot of your YouTube banner that you're going to enter into the competition and send it to me on Instagram at xcooliox_vlogs, and then I will decide who the winner of the competition is. I don't know how long I'm going to run this competition for, maybe 6 weeks, I don't know yet. But I thought if this competition goes well, I might involve more competitions in the future. But I just wanted to see how this competition will run out. So that's all I wanted to let you know, is that I'm running a competition. And now that's done, let's go back to the video. Let's go. And these tips were what I experienced on the first day of college, because if I had known these tips, I would have been in a better position. However, I decided to make this video to make sure that you guys, if you're not already at college, tip number 1 is to start looking for a job, or actually get a job. Because when you start your course that you're doing at college, you might as well get some work experience, because I'm only in college 3 times a week. So it might as well be better to get work experience in what you're doing, and when you get a job, you'll start earning money from that job as well. If you start to earn money at a young age, as you grow older, you'll be able to learn how to spend your money wisely from doing your job. Tip number 2 is basically one of my favourite kind of tips. This is what I found helpful for me, but if you find it helpful for you as well, that will make me so happy. And that tip is to basically bring headphones to college with you. And there's a reason behind this, because when I'm in the library, I like to revise with music. Not because I just kind of put my favourite tracks in there and just listen to music, then do work. But for me, when I listen to music, I can concentrate on my work more and not let the background noises or anything else distract me. I feel like it's much better for me to work in the library with my headphones in, because I can concentrate more better on what I'm working on. Tip number 3 is to sign up to clubs. Basically, when I started college on my first day, there were loads of people asking me to join their clubs, and loads, and I mean loads, but I only selected a few. I feel like for me, meeting new best friends start in the clubs. If you meet your new best friend in college who was in the same club as you were, you would already have hit it off already, because you already found something that you both enjoy doing the club, and you get to hang out a lot more. Tip number 4 is to bring a portable charger. In my experience, I have experienced how annoyingly your phone runs out of battery, and it is so annoying, and you don't have anywhere to charge your phone. There are plug sockets around the college, but you don't want to be the weird one that just sits on the floor and charging your phone. I would prefer me working at a desk with my portable charger charging my phone, and that means I wouldn't have to worry about anything else. Tip number 5 is to make friends in your class. Like, I know I said to make friends in the club that you're going to do, but also it's also good to make friends in your class as well, because all the people that are in your class have chosen that subject to help them in the future. However, they might not have any friends in their class as well. So it might as well be good so you can connect with them and see what they like, and you might start something off as well. And don't forget, friends don't come out straight away. Just give them a couple of weeks or days to get settled in, and then they will come to you when they're ready, because you can't force a friendship onto someone when they already don't want to be your friend by just looking at you. And tip number 6 is to invest in a planner. And when I was in high school, they gave you planners, and it's sort of my whole life of 5 years of high school, because I had my homeworks when it was due in, I had all my classes and everything in the right time. I thought because I was going to college, I might as well invest myself in a planner, and I've got my planner right here, 2019 to 2020, which would last me till next year, and then I will have to buy another one for next year. But mine is just a weekly planner, so it's like this, so I could practically write what's happening each day. Say that if I need to sacrifice something, I need to let them know early on. Having a planner is just so much better, because you won't have any clashes with classes or anything that you've already got going on. You know when the assignments or homework is due in, and you won't fall behind in any work, basically. And if you have any appointments that's coming up, you might want to put them in your diary just to give you a notice before everything all goes crazy. And tip number 7 is to remember to bring your student ID. And in college, I was given my ID on the first day of college, and that I realised that when you enter college, you have to scan your ID to let you into the building. And I've got my ID here, and it's a normal ID, a student ID that I have to wear around college saying that I'm a student. If you're caught on the corridor without your ID, you'll be questioned saying, why do you have your ID around your neck? So remember to bring this with you at all times. Tip number 8 is to bring not too much with you, because for me, I've seen videos on YouTube about talking about college while you live in dorms there, but I haven't seen a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about college, where you have to wake up in the morning, drive to college, do what you need to do there, and then come back home. Why I wanted to do this video and post it on YouTube. My tip is to just not bring too much stuff with you, because if you bring a lot of stuff with you, you have to carry all that stuff everywhere with you. And if you're carrying a heavy bag, you're going to have to carry a heavy bag with you around campus as well, which is not nice. And I've had burns on my shoulders from carrying too much stuff in my bags. So in the morning, I kind of take all the stuff out of my bag into 2 piles, which are stuff that I do need and stuff that I don't need. So I put them into 2 piles, and then I put the stuff that I do need back into my bag, and I found out my bag is so much more lighter. And tip number 9 is to basically be yourself, because when I started college, I thought I needed to change my personality, because I thought if I changed it, people would want to be my friend more. And if you want to be a person that wants to have loads of friends, it's better to just be yourself than pretend to be someone else. And finally, tip number 10 is to take notes in class as rough, and when you have time in the library, I would copy the notes that you copied in class in rough and recopy them into actual neat notes that you would actually read. In my experience in high school, I did not do this tip, and I practically just wrote all the notes that I did in high school in my books, but then I didn't read it again. I didn't understand what I wrote. If I hadn't rewritten my notes into a format which I understand, it would have been so much more better. So that's my 10 tips that I thought would help you go into college. So now I talked to you about my college tips. Now I thought I might as well combine my college tips with my yearly stationery haul, as in this is the part of the video where I kind of talk about what you kind of need and what I've bought for stationery. And what I bought for stationery this year is for college, so I'm going to go through what I bought for college. College, I could bring a kind of fashion bag with me, but I kind of brought a bag which I could carry a lot of stuff within it, which is why I got this black and white bag here. So the first thing I got in my bag is an A3 binder, which in college I've been told that we're going to make a lot of note taking, and I do have a notepad as well, which I think my little sister stolen from me and she's hid it somewhere. But if I write my rough notes in the notepad, I can actually write my real notes and my neat notes and put it in this binder. But also in here, I've also got some binders if you can't see, or if I open it up, or you can kind of see there. But those are kind of binders where I put important information in. So I've got a section for important information, I got a section for spare paper, I got a section for plastic wallets. And the next thing I got in here is my pencil case, which is, if you've seen my past videos, my pencil cases have been very big, but I thought I would have gone small for a change, because I just thought you didn't bring as much, because you don't really need much equipment to go to college. And in the equipment list that I needed to bring for college wasn't a lot either, because I'm doing business at college. There wasn't really much I needed. So if you haven't noticed, I put my bag down and I'm going to show you what's in my pencil case. What I've got in here is already what I already need. I don't need anything else in here. So in my pencil case, I got a couple of I got a couple of pens, I got some highlighters, the pastel highlighters in here, rulers, I got my calculator in here, which you do need for business, and I've got some pencils, but these pencils have a rubber at the end, so I won't need to put a rubber in there, which it would take a lot of space. And the pens I got are not the best, in all honesty, because when I've been to high school, I always buy the most expensive pens, and not the expensive pens, but the reasonably expensive pens that people at high school would use, that they would ask to borrow and then never would get it back again. So I decided to get the cheaper pens, which still work, and sometimes they do not work. But it's better to have cheaper pens, so when people ask to borrow pens, they sometimes don't give it you back, and that is really annoying. Oh, I also got some cue cards, which I only just bought this morning, and if I run out of paper, I can use these cue cards. I can hole punch them and put them in a safe place, which when it comes to the exams, I can practically just whip them out and start revising there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, because I kind of combined 2 video plans into one video, because I was planning to do my 10 tips for college video in a separate video to my education haul for this year. Actually, it saves so much time for me, because when I go to college I won't have a lot of time, because I'm trying to balance a job and balance being at college, but also I'm trying to balance being a vlogger as well, which I know you can blame me a lot for saying, why have you uploaded for like so long, because I have been very, very sick in the summer, and I've only just come to the point where just before college I felt better, and I kind of had that kind of, how do I say it, kind of stage where for many YouTubers they don't know what to publish, because I was planning to do this video, but then on the day of the video I got extremely ill, so I had to like stay at home and get better during my summer, which was even more annoying, so I couldn't make any videos during the summer. and there's going to be no shout outs today because I haven't seen any, and hopefully the next video will come very soon as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, so please give this video a big fat thumbs up for liking my video, and hope that the advice I've given you today about college and what equipment to bring with you has helped you when you go into college. If you haven't already, hit my red subscribe button down below and press the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And peace out, my X-Squirts family. Peace out. Have a nice day.